Hello, everybody, and welcome to Jasmine's Cozy Nook. Today, we are on our way to completing the next section of the Storybook Vale. And so I unlocked this area, the Never After, and so it started this quest called The Wolf of the Wilds. And so we're going to start by exploring the area. I see we have another one of Aurora's pages. It says, "Whenever I visit the lore keeper, I sense that her pages are full of secrets she's keeping from all of us. Could it be that she is trying to protect us from unhappy endings?" So you must complete this quest in order to do Merida's level 4 quest, because that is dependent upon unlocking Flynn Rider, which is in this area. So it's very important that if you want to progress with her, that you unlock this area first. So I'm just starting by unlocking the well, so that way we can fast travel here as needed. So we see Goofy's shop. This is a nice looking place. I'm kind of excited. I believe this is where the dragons are. But also we have some fun things like these twisted strawberries. I'm not exactly sure what we're looking for and supposed to find yet. But I'm sure once we see it, then we will know. So here we can catch some frog snippets. And so that's something fun that will help us to unlock and put some more pages into the lore keeper. These ones are a bit trickier to catch because they jump around, and if you swish your net too close to them, then they'll actually run away. So let's see what is up here. Okay, up here is another area. We're not ready quite to explore that yet. And I see another page here. Let's see what Aurora has to say. "I cannot find the net my aunts, the good fairies, say they hid away. Perhaps it's not meant for me, but for someone else." I do believe that someone else is us, so that's kind of exciting. So let's see. We have some water here. We have these fun mushrooms that I'm sure we can cook with. Let's go across the water. Oh, okay, so if you swing your net and the frog is close enough by, you can slow them down. That's good to know. Oh, we have some giant mushrooms over here. What's that? Okay, you can find some garlic in this area in addition to the twisted strawberries. Oh, there's a little area down here. Let's see what we find. Okay. So that is down in this lower section here. So you found a mysterious gateway swirling with magical ink deep in the wild woods. Ask the lore keeper what it is. So let's head up to the lore keeper and find out what exactly is going on here. I don't know about you, but I am addicted to trying to catch snippets. I don't even know at this point if the red snippets are even needed, but I'm just addicted, so I will always get distracted. "Ah, Jazzy, where has your story taken you? What have you uncovered?" "I journeyed into a dark forest of Ever After. That place is so beautiful and mysterious." "Yes, it is, isn't it? It's made up of the stories we loved most as children. All of the lessons we learned and fables we cherished are there, even the ones that scared us." For it's often by facing what frightens us that we grow and learn who we truly are. I stumbled upon something else there. It looked like some sort of gateway filled with ink. Ah, I know exactly what you've discovered. Beyond that gateway, you'll find a fairy tale trial waiting to test you. When Maleficent took it upon herself to rewrite Ever After, to place her castle at its furthest reach, the magic went wrong. It all became corrupted and jumbled up like the pages of a book. And pieces of Maleficent's castle have been scattered across Ever After, spreading their corruption throughout the land. What will I find inside? I suspect you'll find old fables and fairy tales gone askew, corrupted by the mistress of all evil's malevolence. You'll have to set them right and reach the very heart of them to undo what Maleficent has done. So what should I do next? Seek the aid of Merida. She might be able to help you get inside the trial. With each trial you face, you draw one step closer to reaching Maleficent and rescuing the Vale. So the Lord Keeper warned you about venturing into the forest alone. So now we need to talk to Merida.
It's good to see you.
So how's your adventure going, Jazzy? Let me guess. You've already sat Maleficent and Hades down for tea and gotten them to hash out their wee quarrel? I'm getting there. Oosh, don't worry. If you'd already gotten that mess all sorted, I'd be more than a bit suspicious. Now then, is there anything I can do to help? Actually, you can. I stumbled upon something in Ever After. It looked like a kind of gateway filled with ink. The Lord Keeper told me that it's a fairy tale trial. Ooh, I found one of those before all of that clarity ink flooded the land. You mean the one deep in that dark, strange forest, right? Well, you'd best be careful, Jazzy. There's something not right in those woods. I hear it howling sometimes. It's some sort of beast, like the wolves I see stalking the moors back home. We should stick together just to be safe. I agree. Come on, let's go take a look. Together we'll have a better chance. And I'll keep an arrow at the ready just in case you see something hairy with big teeth coming our way. Okay, so now we need to follow Merida to the fairy tale trial in the wild woods. I am going to speed it up just a hair so that way we can get there a little faster. I did not have enough food to get a gold bar to be able to glide over there. Ooh, there are some tracks on the ground. So now we need to talk to Merida.
What's on your mind?
Did you hear that howling, Jazzy? And do you see those footprints on the path? I'd wager it's a beast twice the size of my dad, and he's huge. The Lord Keeper once told me a story about a wolf like this that liked to eat little red-headed girls. I think you mean red-hooded girls. Oh, maybe I do, but I'm not taking any chances. All it would take is 1 second of letting our guard down. And then chomp, one bite and we'll be down the beast's throat. Ooch, exploring here is exciting, isn't it? Like the day I climbed the Crone's Tooth and drank from the Fire Falls. But that's a story for another time. Let's keep moving, Jazzy. I'll keep an arrow knocked just in case. Okay, so we're going to follow her to the fairy tale trial, but keep an eye out for any big bad wolves. Now we need to talk to her again. There it is, Jazzy, the gateway to the fairy tale trial. The Lord Keeper told me all about them, but I could never manage to get inside one. But then, I suppose you're different, aren't you? I'd wager you could get inside with your royal net. Only one problem. The wheel is missing. Ouch, it is. Looks like it's been torn clean off. It's that wolf again, I know it is. Let's search around for the wheel. Let me know if you run into any trouble or any wolves. So I'm just going to look around. I'm going to follow the tracks. I'm not sure what these flower things are, but who knows? Maybe they will lead us to where we want to go. See, I don't see anything. Oh, I see it back there. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick up the wheel. We want to come back over here and interact with it and place the wheel where it belongs. Okay, so now we need to get our royal net out, and we want to hold the button to do a sideways sweep. Okay, so a sheep in wolf's clothing has started. So step through the gateway in the wild woods to enter the first fairy tale trial. All right, so I believe there are going to be 3 different challenges that we face once we get in here. And hopefully we can... Ooh. It definitely looks creepy in here. No doubt about that. But I'm excited to get started, and I hope you're excited too. Okay, so now we need to explore the fairy tale trial. Let's remove some of these inkies as we go. Okay, so this requires another swift sideways wind from our net. Make sure we're not missing anything. Okay. I always like to scope out to see what I'm getting myself into. So investigate the mysterious growling doorway. So let's get rid of these inkies before we get over there. Okay, so it must be the doorway that's right in front of us. Okay, yes, I did see the little blue quest icon in front of the door. Hello, excuse me. Wait, is someone out there? Grr. Who dares disturb my slumber? Ah, woo. I'm Jazzy, pleased to meet you. Hey, it's great to meet you too. Your name matters not to me. Leave this place or you'll be my entree for lunch. Ah, woo. No offense, but I'm starting to think you're not really a wolf. What? No, of course I'm a wolf. I'm the wolf of the wild, guardian of these woods, and servant of Maleficent. It's just that this is kind of an off day for me. Yeah, sure. Don't believe me? Well, look at the proof. Like what large, wolfish feet I have. I'm sure you saw the footprints outside. Or what a wolfish musk I have. Come on. You can smell me from halfway across the woods. Or maybe you'll be convinced by what a terrifying howl I have. I'm sure you heard me howling at the moon. So if I could find proof that your feet, your scent, and your howl are all fake, you'll stop pretending and open up that door? Oh, would you just leave me alone? That's right. Leave now before my hunger returns. All right, so now we need to prove the wolf is a fake. So let's go ahead and do that one. And let's see. Okay, here is the other one. This one we actually need to, there we go. Just press the button for that one. And we can move these out of the way. Collect all of the goodies, and then let's go see what this trial has in store for us. Okay, let's see if there's anything hidden over here in the corner. Ooh, what's this memory? Okay, so we have a random memory. Oh, I can't get to that chest because of this green glowing mushrooms. I hope later on we'll have the ability, maybe through a potion or something, to get rid of those, both in here and the other place. Okay, so let's see. It says, notes to self on making the perfect wolfish musk. I only need one thing directly from a wolf. I definitely need some oil in there. 4 ingredients is definitely too many. It turns into a mess. Keep it simpler. Note to self, oil doesn't mix with water or with drool, and it should smell like a forest, not a flower. Okay, so let's see what this one has for us. Okay, so one of the things said that only one thing comes from a wolf, so let's grab some wolf fur. We know we need oil. And the woodland pine fragrance, because we don't want to add water and it needs to smell like the forest, not a flower. So let's go ahead and use this cooking pot and mix these 3 ingredients together. So there we have the Ode de Wolf. And so now looks like one of our challenges is complete. So now we just have 2 more challenges to do. So let's see what this store has in store for us. Okay. Now I'm not seeing anything over here that I'm missing. Okay, so let's see what the little scroll says. It says, I keep forgetting the combination to this wardrobe where I keep my slippers. I left myself some clues around the room so I can always get to it when I need to. So let's see. We have some numbers, and we see to the left that number 3 is that dragon thing. Okay, number 1 is the wolf. Let's see what else we're missing here. Okay, looks like number 2 is the castle. There we go, now I can actually see it. Oop, I went too far. So there's only 4, so then it would only make sense that the one thing is the last one. All right, let's pick up the slippers. And so now that is 2 of the challenges done. Now we have just 1 more challenge. What a fierce howl he has. And we see there was that green chest there in the corner that was hiding in the dark. So be sure to check out that. All right, let's go ahead and leave this room, go down the hallway, and figure out how to open that 3rd door. Okay, so let's see what the instructions are. Note to self, to open this doorway, try digging up so that it matches. So let's get the shovel. Okay, so that is a castle. All right, so let's come over here and dig this up. Okay, that is a dragon, not a castle. So let's go ahead and try it again. There we go. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin has started. Let's go ahead and switch over to track that one. Investigate the room full of building materials. So press X and enter the furniture mode to access decorations. Select an object already in the environment to pick it up. Use the unseen things. So, okay. This says the hidden entrance will only trigger when the right building material is used to decorate in the right spot. In the first construction zone, place something that's easiest to blow away by huffing and puffing. In the second, place something that's a little sturdier. And in the third place, something that no big bad wolf could ever blow down. So we are going to start by going into the furniture mode. As the instructions said, we're going to move the hay to the first slot. Then we're going to move the wood to the second slot and the bricks to the third slot to complete the challenge. Now we need to go off to the left-hand side and grab the howling gramophone. And so that quest is completed. So now we need to bring the evidence to the door. Okay, so now that we are out of this doorway, let's go back to that main door. Oh. Seems like you have to stand in a special place to get the talk button. There we go. Give them all 3 items. You've returned? That was most foolish of you. I'm starting to think that you really believe that you're a wolf. Believe? What's to believe? I'm the wolf of the wilds, guardian of these woods and the right hand of Maleficent. Those big wolfy feet of yours? Nothing more than some slippers you wear. Here. That wolfish scent, it doesn't come from you. It comes from a spray bottle. I found it down here. Look. And that howl of yours, just a sound effect. I found the phonograph you used to play it. Voila. But... Whoa, my head. I feel dizzy all of a sudden. Open this door. Let me help you. And ladies and gentlemen, we have found Flynn Rider. Whoa, that was strange. Did I just wake up from some kind of nightmare? A very long, freakishly weird nightmare where I was compelled to howl at the moon and chase rabbits? You were under some sort of spell. Oh, right. It's all coming back to me now. Flynn Rider at your service. How's your day going? How did you wind up down here? The last thing I remember clearly is Maleficent cursing me. She wanted me to guard something for her in that castle. I told her guarding, not really my thing. Occasional larceny, that is on my resume. But once Maleficent gets an idea in her head, How did you end up here if you were guarding it in her castle? I'm not really sure. The whole veil got shaken up, and then all that ink started spilling out of the ground. Next thing I knew, I was here. It's like parts of Maleficent's castle has been scattered all over the Vale. Like pages of a storybook scattered to the wind. Sure, if you want to be poetic about it. You know, you're starting to remind me of this amazing girl I know. Hello, Flynn. Your den here is causing a whole lot of trouble. It seems to be the source of the corruption spreading throughout the Vale, the never after. Got any idea how we can fix it? Well, the power of the curse, it seemed to come from that thing there behind me. Maybe try poking it? I don't know. Magic is also not my thing. Okay, so interact with the source of the corruption inside the fairy tale trial. Make sure we're not missing anything. And is anything happening? Maybe it's invisible. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have the start of a beanstalk. Looks like. Flynn, when I used my magic on the source of the curse inside the fairy tale trial, I heard this rumbling. It looked like a beanstalk started to grow towards Maleficent's castle. If we find more fairy tale trials, maybe the beanstalk will grow big enough for us to climb up to the castle. Huh, giant beanstalk. Well, that would be an excellent method of entry when trying to rob a castle. Trust me, in my thieving days, I learned you can climb all sorts of things. Trellises, ropes, hair. Wait a second, did you just say Maleficent's castle? You want me to climb back into Maleficent's castle? One small question, why? I need to get Maleficent to save Storybook Vale. Well, that's very noble of you. Just a little warning. The last time I got near Maleficent, I wound up with a curse on me. If you're not careful, you're going to be howling at the moon too. Speaking of that curse, I'm almost feeling back to my charming rogue self. Anything else I can do to help you? It would be nice to have a place to relax while I'm here. That makes sense. I'll put down some foundations and talk to Mr. McDuck about getting a place set up for you. Alright, so now we need to place the foundations for Flynn Rider's house anywhere in Storybook Vale. Let's go ahead and keep him in this area, I think. But let's put him closer to the entrance. That way it will be easier to get to him. Okay, there's the entrance. Go into furniture mode. Okay, let's put it for here. I so can't wait until December 4th when we are able to turn it catty corner. Okay, so now we need to unlock Flynn Rider's house. Seems Flynn's been through a lot since I laid eyes on him last. Let's help him out and set him up with a cozy, proper home. One house for the dashing Mr. Rider coming right up, and that is 10,000 coins in order to build his house. That is such a nice, cozy looking house. I love it. So now we can welcome Flynn Rider to the valley. And take a commemorative photo. Love it. Alright, so now we need to talk to him to finish this quest. Wow, Jazzy, I saw that house you built for me and, well, thanks. It's not often that I've had a place that nice to call home. Not that I'm getting emotional, mind you. I've got a reputation to protect. You're welcome. It's no problem, really. Well, hey, I appreciate it. I'm a pretty good friend to have, you know. Anyway, now that I'm out of there, if there's anything you need to help fight the never after, just name it. I guess next I'll need to find more fairy tale trials just like this one. Each one I fix gets me one step closer to Maleficent. If you find more of them, let me know. I'm pretty great at exploring dungeons, plundering treasures, charming old widows into sharing their fortunes. You know, charming adventurer stuff. In the meantime, though, I've got some unfinished business to take care of. I don't suppose you've seen a girl anywhere about this tall, very, very long blonde hair. Killer swing with a frying pan? Are you talking about Rapunzel? You know Rapunzel? I found her on Eternity Isle. Then that's where I'm going. We need to talk after... No, wait. I can't face Rapunzel, not yet. When I see her again, I want to be the man she deserves. Maleficent's curse is still hanging over me. I'm feeling a sudden urge to form a pack and chase down an elk. I hope this goes away soon, but if not, well, I might need some more help. Check back with me later, would ya? So that is the end of A Sheep in Wolf's Clothing and how you unlock Flynn Rider. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Bye!